All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's go ahead and see. Get it full. Hello everybody, welcome back to the garage. Today's problem is that every time I go to the gas station and I put the fuel nozzle up on the fuel port there and I start pumping gas, it doesn't matter if I have it all the way in or halfway or whatever the case may be, the nozzle would click and stop. So I've always had this problem since and I'm pretty sure, I'm thinking back, and I'm pretty sure I started having this problem after I had the car undercoated back in 2012. Um, and so we're gonna dig into it. I have the car already on the air. I took this tire off, the driver's side rear tire. Took it off just to inspect the tube in there. Everything looks good in here. Um, Everything looks good in here. I didn't see anything bad in here or anything that should be concerned about. But I think the problem is down here with this little EVAP thing here and here. So we're gonna dig into it and see what we find. One thing I forgot to mention is that this was one of the very first things I did to this car. It's this skid plate back here. The reason why I got this is because I always thought that, you know, how all our cars, the Crown Vic and the Grand Marquis and also the tan car, how they're built. Basically, I always thought that the air will get trapped on the bumper. And I always remember seeing police cars with like cracked bumpers, especially on the corners right here. And I mean, they could be from different, reasons, but I always thought it's like, man, maybe it's that the air, it's getting trapped in there. But I mean, most likely, maybe not. Most likely, it's from backing up into something and cracking the bumper. But this was one of the first things that I did. I remember me thinking, it's like, well, I better get this skid plate here so the air doesn't get trapped in there, or whatever the case may be. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the air gets trapped in there. Or maybe not. I don't know. But I always thought that it was a good idea, and I still think it's a good idea to have this up here. I think it comes down to preference, really. But yeah, we gotta take this off. Pretty much, we just gonna have to work. We pretty much have to work in here. So let's get this two nuts on the right here and right here. Let's get those off and see what we find. All right, so I got this thing taken all apart. This black box is the vapor canister. This whole thing, it's an assembly, so it's called the vapor canister. Right here's the vapor. It's a little tube. I'll show you here in a minute. It's the vapor filter. This little box here on the side, it is called the vapor separator right here. And then if I'm not mistaken, this is the charcoal box or charcoal container. And then right here it goes to solenoid. And it looks just like this. This right here is the solenoid, and this right here is the vapor filter. So what I think is either something's clogged. I think this one's clogged. I just put compressed air in there. And then I also checked the filter. The filter seems fine. The airflow on it, there's no, it doesn't seem to be clogged. Now, some people, either this is bad or the solenoid. And so a lot of people, what they do is they replace the solenoid. The problem with that is that I don't have any codes. Well, I don't have any leaks or anything. So it's either the charcoal box thingy is clogged, or the solenoid's bad, but I would think if the solenoid's bad, then it will throw a code. And that's not the case. It's either those two things or this is clogged. All right, I got everything back together. We just got to put this back up in here and then go to the gas station and see. I did do something. I apologize for the background noise. I checked this connection here. Right here. Right there. I just unplugged that and see it, and saw it, just to inspect it and see if there was any debris and stuff in there, but I didn't see anything. Everything looked pretty clean. Same up in here. Well, I mean, it's just a bit dirty, but not as much. Anyway, we're gonna finish putting this back together, and then we'll go to the gas station and see if anything changed. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's go ahead and see. Get it full. Well, looks like we fixed the problem. Well, guys, I forgot to show this to you guys while the car was on the lift. But basically what I did was I cleaned out this hose, which is the exit for the vent. So basically this hose right here unclips and comes out just like this. It's in the frame. And so if my problem was this was clogged right here. So I just blow it out, clean it just a little bit, cleaned it, and from the inside with a little bit of spray, cleaned it, and put some compressed air. That's what I did, and that fixed my problem. And I think what happened is that when the car got the undercoating, you know, they kind of spray the inside of the frame also, and so most likely some of the you know, coating clogged some portion of that tube. Let me explain to you with the diagram so it will make more sense. All right, so here we have a close-up of the EVAP canister that is under the trunk. So basically, as you can see, there's two lines right here. The one that goes underneath, it goes into the charcoal canister right here. This is connected to your fuel tank. So what happens is vapors will go through here, through the canister, that will come out through this filter onto the vent solenoid. Now the vent that is not connected to anything, it's just a vent, is this side here. And that's this hose that goes here, and that's what I just show you, is this hose goes up to this one here, goes up to the frame, and it's just a vent. So my problem was that the vent was clogged, and I'm pretty sure it got clogged when like I said, it was when the car was undercoated. All right guys, that's it for this video. Until then, I'll see you next time.